Hello, everyone. This is Independent Conservative. I am Ryan Bowling. Thank you all for joining once again. I really don't. I really feel bad about doing this because this is becoming so common among a lot of these black up and coming rap artists. And I'm pretty sure you know what I'm talking about. The rap artist from Jacksonville, Florida, by the name of Foolio. Now, before I get into this article and read this, I had heard about this name some time ago, and I literally thought, and once again, I wanted my prayers go out to the families and so forth. This is very unfortunate, and I hate to hear about this kind of stuff. But when I heard the name Foolio, I thought it was a joke. I literally thought that this was some kind of a joke because I had seen a TikTok video of some rapper from, I think, Africa that's an actual deaf rapper. He's actually deaf. He can't hear. And he's, whoa, 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 whoa. You know, I hate to put it that way, but that's what he's doing. I'm not making fun of him being deaf. Please don't perceive it that way. What I'm trying to say is that is this some kind of a joke? Are they trying to mock this deaf person? Is this a joke? Is this real? And I think it was real. And when I heard the name Foolio, I'm saying, is this some kind of joke? Because when I heard the name Foolio, I thought about Coolio, the actual rapper from the 80s. And I'm like, is this some kind of joke on his name or what? What is this? But he's an actual rapper named Foolio. I think Julio Foolio, something like that. And was shot and killed. Another young black brother shot and killed over foolishness. Let's get right into this because the article even says why I personally believe he was shot and killed, as is a lot of these young and up and coming black rappers are being shot and killed. So let's get right into this article. Julio Foolio, a Florida rapper based out of Jacksonville, was shot and killed on Sunday in Tampa at the age of 26 years old. Unbelievable. Attorney Louis Fusco confirmed Foolio's real name, Charles Andrew Jones II, died early Sunday during a shooting. Per First Coast News states the Tampa Police Department said it received a 911 call regarding a shooting at 11606 McKinley Drive at approximately 4:40 a.m. and later confirmed Jones' death. A release said officers observed two vehicles that had been shot at in the parking lot of a hotel. 4 people were injured in the shooting, police said, with 1 person pronounced dead. 3 other victims were treated at a local hospital. Police have said the investigation into the shooting remains active, and they have called on members of the public to provide any tips that could lead them to the shooters. Good luck on that, right? Good luck on that. A lot of these people have this mindset, I don't want to snitch, so they don't want to say nothing. And a lot of it also is out of fear of consequences for that. But let's go on. The rapper's death came, and it is the part that really, really grieved me. The rapper's death came after he celebrated his birthday on June 21st. Wow. And listen to what he says here, according to his article. He says, I'm quoting, God, thank you for allowing me to see another year and to celebrate another birthday, he wrote on X, formerly known as Twitter. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Thank God for letting him see another year. And yet, man, unbelievable. Let's go on. In a press release, the rapper's attorney said that he had been staying at a Airbnb, what does that mean, over the weekend to celebrate his birthday before being asked to leave after exceeding occupancy limits. Mr. Jones has been in Tampa to celebrate his birthday over the weekend. Law enforcement reports indicate that he initially stayed at a hotel but was asked to leave due to exceeding occupancy limits. He subsequently relocated to the Holiday Inn, where he was involved in an incident in the hotel parking lot and reportedly ambushed. Some things here. The rapper has previously survived a shooting in 2021 when a bullet grazed him in the Jacksonville Riverside area. He said he had been at a recording studio and later said on Instagram, quote, You all miss a whole 100 shots, literally. The rapper has also been at the center of a feud between gang KTA and the gang ATK, which includes rapper Youngin Ace. I think that's his name, Youngin Ace, Yungeen. Okay. End of article there. Forgive me if I mispronounce any of those words or names. Forgive me for that. I'm working on that pronunciation situation with me. I do have a lips, so it can be very difficult at times. But I'm working on that. Yeah. Where do I even start with this? At the end of the article, you already see, have heard rather, that it's associated with gangs. And what I surmise from a lot of these young rap artists that are coming up is that a lot of these young guys are nothing more than either gang members trying to get out of the gangs or gang members trying to make their life legit. I don't know. Or former gang members, but they're still associated with these gangs one way or another, or former gang members and other gang members are hating on them for trying to make something out of themselves other than being a gang member. But it's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, and it needs to stop. I'm getting so tired of hearing about these young artists, these young rap artists being shot and killed. It's ridiculous. And I'm going to say this, and I said this in the previous video, and people say you repeat yourself. I repeat myself because there's nothing new to add to it. A lot of the stuff I repeat is nothing new to add to it because it's the same situation. It's the same situation. If it's the devil, it's the devil. Who else? If it's the devil doing it, it's the devil doing it. What else? What other information I'm going to give? If I see the devil, I see the devil. And like I said in the previous video, I think part of the reason too is that that a lot of this violence is occurring among these young black rappers is because of the stuff they rap about. All this gangster rap and F this and F that and you this and bling bling and all of this type of materialistic, narcissistic nonsense that they're pushing with the lyrics, all that does is incite bad attitudes in the people that listen to that kind of music. I mean, literally, when I'm on my job and I'm outside and I'm posted and I see these young guys riding by in their cars or on bikes or in their cars, or they're sitting on the benches and they're listening to that music, their attitude is, I can see it on their face and the way they act. They act like they want to go off on somebody. They act like they want to hit somebody. And oftentimes there'll be a rhyming, or if you want to call it rhyming or rapping. And I'm saying to myself, what are they even saying? And I mean, I'm not exaggerating. It's literally how they sound. That's literally the words that they seem to say oftentimes. And I'm saying to myself, and I don't want to look over at them, and be like, would you please be quiet, please? You're standing right next to me, yibbering and yabbering. I mean, my goodness, man, could you please stop? But I kind of glance over a little bit. I'm like, what are they actually saying? They literally are rapping, and they have their earplugs on sometimes, or they'll have the music box out, and it's like, man, rap music is. I was never into rap from day one. I did not like rap music from day one. From the late '70s, Grandmaster Flash, the Fat Boys, and all those guys. I never was really into that, even though it was acceptable at the time, and I did listen to it on occasion. It wasn't something that I strove to listen to. I didn't strive to listen to that kind of music. It just wasn't my kind of music. But comparing the so-called rap music today with the rap music of the 70s and 80s, and even to some extent the 90s, it's almost like night and day. And my assessment is that I believe part of the reason why a lot of these young rappers, black rappers, are being shot down and so forth is because of the stuff they sing about. Whether they live that life or not is null and void. You sing about that kind of negative stuff, it gets into your subconscious, it gets into the subconscious of the people that listen to it, and it causes people over the course of time to act out what they're hearing in the lyrics. People don't want to believe in that, but that's true. That's true. A lot of this music is actually designed in terms of the lyrics to get into the subconscious of the people, particularly the young people, in order to change their behavior. But I'm not going to get into the details of that. That's another video all by itself, and I'm going on from tangent on that. But suffice it to say, I believe in part, not only are these young guys either ex-gang members or in gangs and trying to make themselves legit, or ex-gang members trying to make themselves legit, and they still hooked up with some of these guys or opposing gangs and so forth that hating on them for trying to make something out of themselves. Whatever the case may be, they're surrounded by this negative atmosphere. And when you're surrounded by that kind of negative atmosphere with those kind of negative lyrics, what do we think is going to come out of it? This isn't the last time you're going to hear it. You're going to hear, I'm pretty sure you're going to hear more and more of these young up-and-coming rappers who want to rap that kind of rap music. This is what you're going to see. And I think a lot of these young guys, too, think that that's the best way to go, to sing about bling-blinging and gang-banging and this and that, and, and F this and F that, and get your boot, get all this kind of stuff. And I mean, they see this as the only way, in my opinion, that they could be successful financially is to sing gangster rap or whatever they call it now. That's it. That's the only way they can become popular, in my opinion. So one of the reasons why they lean towards that kind of music is because they think that, hey, this is the only way I'm gonna be popular. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy, and it's a sad situation. And like I said, once again, my prayers go out to the family of this young man. I just get so tired of hearing it, man. I just get so tired of hearing it, and it needs to stop. And these music studios, man, they need to stop pushing this stuff. I keep hearing this stuff about, this kind of stuff sells. In my opinion, and I'm gonna start summing this up. In my opinion, I don't accept that completely. I think a lot of this type of music only sells because the studios have brainwashed the masses of young people and people in general, but particularly young people, to buy that kind of music. They brainwash them to buy that kind of music, thus upping the sales. It isn't that this kind of music, in my opinion, on a much larger scale, sells because it's just so good. It's the best music out there. No. It's what people really wanted to hear from the beginning. No. I don't think that's it at all. I think it's mind control. This music, they repeat this music over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, just like they did with disco music. When disco really started in the 70s, when disco really started out, it started out as an underground movement. And then the studios got a hold of it, and then they started pumping it out over the radios and airwaves over and over and over and over again. And then the masses of people in the mainstream started saying, hey, let's get into this. And then they started buying the music and started dancing the dances. But it wasn't because necessarily the music was the greatest music in the world in terms of its lyrics. It wasn't. They had been conditioned to accept that kind of music. And I think it's the same thing with this gangster rap. These people are conditioned to accept gangster rap as the best music out there, and that's why they buy it, and that's why it makes huge sales, because the studios have brainwashed the people through the lyrics and the constant pumping this stuff out to make them think this is the best music out there. But if they actually compare modern day gangster rap with old school rap from the 70s and 80s, it would be like night and day. Like I said, it'd be night and day. Like, what? What is that? Is that rap music? Yes, it's rap music, my brothers and my sisters. It was real rap music. And even going further than that, a lot of the rap music, particularly in the early mid-70s, were based on positive things. They had social messages, and it was all about bringing black people together and so forth. Now it's all about bang, 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 and twerking and all this. And it's disgusting. It's sick and disgusting. And guess who promotes it? The major music studios is the ones promoting that mess. Think about it. This is probably some young guy that wanted to become popular. He felt that was the best way to go. And because he had affiliations with these gangs and so forth, he ends up losing his life. Just celebrated his birthday, ends up losing his life. Unbelievable. But that's what I had to say about that. What do you guys think about that? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all. See you again.